Hello, welcome back to the stream. We haven't done this in a while due to the fact I've been away on holiday and I've been working on tutorials, but we're back. So we're just going to let some people filter into the stream. I have no idea what we're going to fly today. I've been doing a lot of FSX and P3D recently with tutorials, and I fancy a bit more of a chilled thing, so I may go over to Eurofly and take something out there. Plus I've changed a few things in my mod, so we may go and take a quick look at that and take a flight over to somewhere. But I'm just checking this has gone out on various social media platforms, which it looks like it has. I don't know if Marshall's here. Are you even around, Marshall?
Yes, I'm there. I just put something in your chat just to test it. It should come through soon.
Okay, yeah. I'll see if Restream chat's
It's
working.
in there, but yeah, it's in there, but it's probably Restream chat's just messed up.
Menu.
It did do an update, so it could have reset itself. Let me have a look.
Menu. Folder. Start. People button. Running chat. Restream chat. Chat to running Windows button sub menu. Restream chat. What's new to running Windows button sub menu.
Oh, we've got a what's new thing. Let me get rid of that for a start.
Chat row 1 column 1. Chat row 1 column. Menu. Chat row 1 column 1.
No, I tell you what, let me just
Folder view
reboot
list.
it completely. It didn't update.
Launching application. Desktop list. Restream.
It's just having a bit of a fun day.
Menu. Declan and Marshall. Folder view. Start. Running applications toolbar. Mail button. Chat 1 profile. Chat 1 running window button. Pressed. Menu. Chat row 1 column 1. Menu.
Is it actually going to
Chat
let
row
me
1 column 1.
access it or what?
Chat row 1 column 1. Window. Chat row 1 column 1.
Oh, I hate
Taskbar.
Restream chat.
Folder view list. Restream chat 4. Restream. Launching application. Desktop list. Restream chat 441. Chat row 1 column 1. Chat row 1 column 1.
There's definitely something weird going on because it
Chat row 1
won't
column.
let
No
me
object. No text. No container. No pre.
do anything in it. It's just saying chat row. What's going on?
Menu. Chat row 1 column 1. Declan and Marshall. Chat row 1 column 2. Menu. Chat.
Yeah, thanks
Folder
chat.
view
I know you're open,
running
but you're
chat
not
1 running
actually
mail.
doing
Chat
anything.
row. Skype. Declan and Marshall. Amazon mute. Mail button. Chat 1 running. Pressed. Taskbar. Declan and Marshall. Amazon mute. Amazon mute. Profile untitled. Amazon Music row 1 column 1. Folder view list. Restream. Launching application.
Why is it
Desktop
that
list.
these
Restream
things
chat
just don't
441.
work?
Chat row 1 column 1.
I don't even know what it wants me to do because it's
Menu.
just not
Chat.
working.
Chat row 1 column 1.
Literally just at that. Chat row 1 column 1.
Chat row 1 column 1.
And there is nothing
Task
in
running
the
application.
window.
Chat row. Amazon. Amazon.
So
Chat row 1 column 1. Menu.
I think we're going to just have to
Chat row 1 column 1.
chat at the moment because it's just not
Window.
having it at the moment. Because it's a bad bit of software that apparently doesn't work. Right.
Menu.
Yeah, I don't have much of an option at the moment to
Menu.
go without
Chat row 1
it and just read chat on my phone.
Amazon Music.
Answer questions
Folder
that
view
way
list, restream.
because it's not working at all. What a
Desktop
useless
list,
piece of
restream.
software.
You terminating or you aborting?
No, we're carrying on with the stream. I'm just not
Menu. Amazon Music row.
going to
Amazon.
be using Restream chat today
Amazon
because
Music
it's
row.
not working.
Menu. Amazon. Profile untitled. Type window row 1.
Oh, go away. Is it?
Folder. Running application. Chat 1 dashboard. Chat 1 running. Pressed. Folder view list. People button. User. Running app. Chat 1 run. Dashboard. Restream audio. Mozilla Firefox 1 running window button sub menu.
Why is that still
Pressed.
open? I don't need the dashboard for that open.
Menu. Dashboard. Dashboard.
Unless it wants
Chat row
me
1
to
column
log
1.
in. Right, yeah, we're going to go
Taskbar.
without chat. I'll read chat on here. Right. Who have we got in the chat? A lot
Me
of-
and Borak talking.
Okay, yeah, we've got Borak, of course. But that's not working. Okay, so I'll read on here. Got Alex in the chat. Yeah, I tried object nav Borak, it didn't work. Right. Okay, we're gonna fly anyway.
Profile untitled.
So I looked at the flight requests, and I couldn't really find one that we could do today. There were some interesting ones. There were some pretty long haul ones in there, which I'm gonna have to look at. There was one from someone who wanted me to fly to 2 airports that I don't think we even have in Eurofly, and they'd put Eurofly. There was one. There was Alan's one that I was going to do, but I don't think he's here, and you think he wanted to actually see me do it, so I want to do that when he's here, or I'll message him before we do it. So we'll do it when he's here.
Oh, it's lost connection on the stream. Can you still get it?
Profile
Or
untitled scene. Scenes open broadcast.
so I
Yeah, I've
can't
still
get
got
it.
things fine.
Yeah, well, oh, it's doing it now. That stupid piece of crap. Keeps.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know what yours is doing,
Tech.
so it's fine.
Folder view list 3.
Right,
Eurofly.
let's actually go and fly, shall we? Turn that music off and go and fly. I'll maybe look at it when we're in cruise. I've got a plan of a flight we're going to do. I think we're going to take...
Welcome to Eurofly. About
Eurofly.
Eurofly.
I think we're going to take Beechcraft Premier out. A small business jet.
Loading OpenStreetMap.
Free.
List 1, 1, 2, 2. Airbus A300,
Airbus
Bratislava.
A300.
Back 111, back 1. Deep scratch, King Air 200. Deep scratch from here, Virgin Flesland.
It's currently in Bergen in Norway.
Europe,
Eurofly.
Norway.
I was going to take it across to France,
MBDA XXX.
to Nice Airport.
Africa.
How far is that
Europe.
from here? Let's have a look.
Europe. Faroe Islands. Finland.
Or whether we
France,
want to reposition.
France. France. Faroe Islands.
Oh, of course, there's
Finland,
multiple areas in
France.
France.
French Guiana. France.
No, I don't want
Nine.
that. I want normal France, just a normal place.
Aden.
No other places.
Nancy Essie. Nance at Nevers Fort. Nice Côte. Nice Côte d'Azur.
That's the one.
1,855
Oh, that's a bit
kilometers,
far.
95 left. 2 HR 10 minutes.
2 hours and 10 minutes. Tell you what, we'll reposition then. I wanted something a bit shorter than that, so that we
Africa.
can maybe do another flight as well.
Europe. UK.
Have you got chat,
England.
Marshall?
Yes, I've got chat.
Okay.
East Midlands Airport.
Let me know what's going on if there's anything, because obviously restream chat's been a pain.
Europe. East Mid. Africa.
Hi, Matteo. Glad to have you with us.
Island Island.
Hello,
Faroe
Matteo.
Islands. Finland. France. France.
France, and we wanted to go to
Loft.
Nice. Côte
Nancy
d'Azur.
Essie. Nance at Nevers. Nice Côte. Nice Côte d'Azur. 1,198
bit better.
kilometers, 125 left. 1 HR 24.
Yeah, we'll do this. We will do this, people. So we're going from East Midlands in the UK across to Nice, Côte d'Azur Airport in France. Right. So let me go.
Anyone who's viewing on Twitch, it's not recommended you put in the chat because Restream isn't working properly, so you would have to come on and view on YouTube.
Yeah, that's the point. If there's anyone who's typing in chat, then see if you can get onto the YouTube stream. I don't know what's going on with Restream chat. It always works usually, but for some reason it's decided to do an update, and I need to have a look at it. Anyway, let's open the hangar. Let's get the computer on, and you'll notice that there's some new click sounds that I've put into this and stuff. Let me just turn the volume of the sim up a
Folder view
little
list.
bit.
User active. Mute speakers. Open. Unknown. Volume mix. Volume for profile.
Can you move your thing away a bit,
Volume for
Marshall,
Declan.
because it's just
Mute
echoing.
dialog. Volume for line 1. Mute. Volume for Eurofly. 7, 8, not 10, 9.
Yeah.
Desktop.
Need
Eurofly.
kill
NVDA
that.
XX.
Right.
Set frequency.
Radio's on transponder.
16.6 towers.
116.6.
Sierra Kilo 737, ground, welcome to the airport.
81.
I didn't want to
82,
insert kill that
80,
into my
80,
chat
80,
message,
80,
thank you.
90, 9,
Turn the engine
100.
volumes up to 100. And yeah, we need to get out the hangar, so engine 1 and 2 on.
Ready. Off.
I love that new brake sound. Just listen to that. When I put the brakes on, you get this now.
Gun. Off. Gun. Off.
I love it. I don't even know why. It's just so
Oh,
satisfying.
Matteo, Nice is a beautiful city. Yeah,
Fasten your
if you've been
seatbelt.
there, then that's good.
Seatbelts on. Yeah, Nice is nice.
53,
It's a nice little place.
51, 49,
PTI to Atlanta, unfortunately not right now. We're doing East Midlands to Nice. We'll try and get that in at some point, Alex.
50,
I don't know if you know, Alex, but I created a Google form. It's flight request form for viewers. I think it was on a recent video. If you go on there and add it, then you can choose what aircraft I do it in. Like you can say, and you can choose whether you want it in Eurofly or FSX and P3D, and add it that way. And then it's just added to the list of ones I can do. Yeah, like I say, I looked at them today, but there was nothing I could really do, unfortunately, because they were all a bit too long for today's stream.
50, minus 300,
Right, we're just waiting to see if this runway's clear or not.
Sierra
set
Kilo
destination,
737, hold short of runway 27, I repeat, hold short of the landing runway for landing traffic.
Slow down, plane.
0,
Thank you. Let's do the parking brakes just because I like the sound. Come on, get off the plane.
Did we completely set up P3D Borak?
Sierra Kilo 737,
I'm staying with
the landing
FSX at the
runway is
minute,
clear,
but I'll hand
cross
over to you for that one.
27, then make a
Yes, I
right
did
and
completely set up
taxi.
P3D Borak, yeah.
19,
It's all working.
30,
It's very good for accessibility, so I'm going to do a tutorial on it. Well, it's a lot more friendly anyway. There's still things that could be improved upon, obviously. It's not,
north,
you know, it's not like Eurofly where you can actually fly the plane yourself. You still need an autopilot, but
25,
the actual interface, like picking a plane in airport and stuff, is very good. It's better on the computer because it's 64-bit, and it has better graphics
44,
if you're
47.
streaming.
minus 260,
Yeah.
47,
So I did get it set up, yeah. The only reason I still have FSX even installed is because I have a few aircraft on there that aren't P3D compatible. So it's just easier to, you know, to keep them
minus 49, minus 33,
so I can still
minus
fly them.
22, minus 11, minus 4,
Right.
minus 1, 1/3000.
Apologies, I'm not reading chat. I will be reading it just as soon as I
Gun.
get in the air. I just can't read it at the moment. Right, of course, engine's off. I'm not going to bother with passengers on this flight because it's a small business jet, and we're just going to pretend we're doing cargo or something. Suppose we can do seatbelts off for now.
Off.
Right, so we're going to go
Africa,
Europe, France,
Faroe, Finland, France,
one,
French Guiana, France,
Nice,
Nancy Essie, Nance Atl, Nevers Fortune, Nice Côte
that's the
d'Azur,
one. Right, it's 1,100 and something kilometres.
Fuel amount.
So
1,
we'll
0.
begin fueling by doing 1,000.
Thank you, Mateo. He said he watched your tutorial and they were very good.
1,000.
Thanks, Mateo. Yeah, I hope people have been enjoying them. I know we kind of have two, well, not separate communities, but two flight sims on this channel. Obviously Eurofly and then FSX and P3D. So the FSX and P3D simmers have been loving them. So I hope that people who mostly play Eurofly have gained something from them as well. It's something you have to think about carefully before getting FSX or P3D, because it's not
Current takeoff.
it's not an easy process, and it's something you do have to learn, and it takes quite a bit of time.
Current range. 383.
Right. But it's certainly, yeah, something that's fun once it's working.
Fuel amount.
Right, so we're going to need at least another
Yeah,
3,000
0.
litres.
0.
Because I mainly got FSX, A, because I wanted my speed in knots and altitude in feet and all that, and I also wanted to be there for the possibility in case it's your plane
Current takeoff.
went
Current
freeware.
range.
Excuse me.
1,002.
Unfortunately it didn't, and I
Fuel
missed my
amount.
opportunity with
1,
that because I didn't.
0.
To be honest, I wasn't really fully into simming, that advanced kind of simming anyway at that particular time. I was more into Eurofly when you got It's Your Plane, so yeah, so
We got It's Your Plane on this channel and previewed it and kind of stuff, and then it got pulled. Right, seatbelts on because we finished fueling.
that's a real shame.
Done.
Engines on. Again.
Ready.
Right, so we want ventilation
Environmental
on,
control on. Pressure on.
pressure on,
Climate control on.
climate on,
TCAS on.
TCAS on,
Weather radar on.
weather on,
Status monitor
status,
on.
Cabin lights on. Tail lights. Strobe lights on.
cabin tail and strobe and go on. Let's set flaps now, before I forget. Very quiet flaps.
Done.
And we're pretty much ready to go. Let me see what my current takeoff speed
Current takeoff
is.
speed. 210 kilometers.
Now I'm going to set the
Altitude.
so we're going to go in up to 500, and I'm going to set the nose angle ready for takeoff, as if we're setting the kind of the takeoff settings for the aircraft. We're going to go, let's go at about 12.
1, 500.
Not in a rush to get up. I love that click sound that I've added now. Just sounds so much more like a real plane.
12.
Don't know how well you can hear it on the thing.
Sierra Kilo 737, please stand by with...
That was me. I
Alpha
just sent a
Alpha to get
notification
and I'll
out
get
to the
you going.
Eurofly group that you were streaming.
Alright, yeah. Right, let me just check chat again.
I'm working as like a technician just this tonight, just because your chat isn't working. I'll go on to the other TT server with another instance and just let them know, because they'll probably be on.
So Alex, about the form, okay. I'll note down your request for a flight, and I'll just do it that way. But alright, you don't need to state it. Yeah, I know that, but for some reason, what was it? Was it weather radar? I had some weird thing, and I don't know if it's still the case.
Yeah.
Where I had to have status monitor on for weather radar to work. So I always just put it on now. Okay, so we're waiting for Marshall to give us release on the ATC.
Sierra Kilo 737,
There we
you
go.
can taxi to and hold short of runway 3.
Brake, parking brake release. Let's get moving. I love these sounds on takeoff. You can hear these engines nicely.
We'll point out as well, this is the Carenado Premier sound, isn't it? Because we
It's
do
taken
have that
from
for
the Carenado
FSX.
aircraft in FSX, yeah.
Was it done in flight? Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it? Because you did it before we got...
Was what done in flight, sorry?
getting the sounds, was it done off someone else's flight? And then I thought, well, of course it was, because you got it before you got the plane.
Yeah, I think I got a video of someone flying this aircraft in FSX and put the sound into Eurofly.
737, you can taxi
What
to
runway?
and hold short of runway 3.
Oh, 3. So we've got a bit more taxiing to go here.
36.
Right, what's our tower frequency today?
16.6 tower / approach 133.2.
133.2. Good. Yeah, so the tutorials we've got left in the series, and I know this next one's going to excite some people, is VATSIM. So I might be filming that tomorrow or the weekend, and we're going to do a live flight on VATSIM, and I'll upload it as tutorial 5. Then the last tutorial is just going to be some odds and ends, so the P3D interface, finding a good aircraft on the internet for FSX and P3D, and getting them installed and working and things like that. So just a few little odds and ends, and that will pretty much be the series done, unless there's any more requests that come my way over the next few weeks. Oh, actually, I should probably also send this link out to the WhatsApp group as well.
West.
I'll do that in a second, but there's a Eurofly WhatsApp group,
Yeah.
by the way, now, if you didn't know.
Do you want me to move us do you want me to move us into the public flight simulation area in case anyone wants to come on?
It's alright in a minute.
We'll give you takeoff.
Squawk 2420.
0.
Identification SK737. You're cleared to
Right,
take off from the
perfect.
runway 3.
I'm going to mute my mic and let you listen to the beautiful sounds of this plane as we spool up for takeoff.
3. 3. 3. 147 / 164 191.12 4/500.
SK737.
positive rate gear up.
Climb and continue heading west.
146.
Got up nice and early there.
Take off successful.
SK737. Climb to 500 and set heading towards your destination.
Right, we'll go auto nav on,
Automatic navigation on.
and we'll
Nick
continue.
Cantils, we are flying from East Midlands Airport in the UK across to Nice Airport in France on Eurofly. We are flying a Beechcraft Premier, which is a little business jet.
420.
Yeah, welcome along to the stream, Nick.
466.
Can you manage without me for a minute? I'm just gonna go and get something.
Yeah, now up at cruise, I'll be able to read the chat.
SK737. Continue on your present course and altitude.
Yeah.
560 crosswind.
And that'll speed back a little bit.
548 crosswind from left. 530.
Someone will... Oh, Burak, you want a link to the WhatsApp? We'll see what we can do.
I'll get you an invite link, Borat.
500.
SK737. Climb and maintain 11,000.
0.
Right, up to 11,000, let's climb at 12.
11,000.
And right, let me just send the link to this stream to the WhatsApp group, and I'll get Borak a link.
No significant delays, probably maybe 5 miles, something like or so. Sherman 4, 12 enter contact on the 129.375, bye-bye. 29375, Sherman 4, Victor, bye-bye.
Right, as soon as I work out how to actually share.
Sherman 4,
Link.
0012 and a low low 5 out to the 5 minutes later, take off, bye-bye. Sir, pick up 2 Okay, X6 Bravo 6 and ground 12185 on topic. Number 59 Yankee Alpha 0012, road 71 Bravo 50, runway 32, take off plane. Give take off runway 28, for Yankee Alpha.
Alright, I'm back.
95 Echo, fully established, RS28.
How the hell do you share a WhatsApp link? I know you need an invite link, I'm just trying to find out where the thing is.
Orinx, yep, you can come on the server if you want, Josh, I can get that sorted if you want to come on there and interact in that way.
Yeah, it's alright, I've got Orinx in the chat. Yeah, we could make, hang on, where are we? Yeah, okay, we're coming up to 10,000 feet. Let me go seatbelt signs off. Yeah, that'd be good, Orinx. We could create a WhatsApp group for that and get everyone in there. I mean, I know we have the mailing list, but WhatsApp has a few more things like voice messages and whatever. I'm trying to work out how you actually get a WhatsApp link. I'll find it in a minute. Right, let me just get us up into cruise because we just need to increase speed now. We're above 10,000. And
Borax says maybe in meters.
Yeah, I think they posted one to the Eurofly mailing list, Borak, if I remember rightly. I'm just going to have to go and search for it. What is this plane's maximum speed?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And those of you who are on the Eurofly mailing list, you'll be interested in this. Gilberto recently got banned. He responded very angrily.
Ah, mate Gilberto. I wonder if he's watching, or will be watching this video. Anyway, mate Gilberto. If you're listening, Gilberto, or you ever are,
SK737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport. We wish you a safe flight.
Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Thanks for amusing me so much with your emails.
Yeah, he responded to you very angrily, didn't he?
He did, yeah, but you know what? I'm used to it. I'm not making a drama about it. Whatever. People like him will get nowhere. Simple as that. There are a very small group of people like him. So, right, let me see if I can find this link.
Flying through clouds.
Oh, Borat, you searched the whole topic. Okay, it depends how it's been set up, because I know that week was just a drama on the mailing list, and you know, that week overall was just a drama. It just went out of control.
Out of clouds.
Hey Jesse, yes, this plane is the sounds are taken from FSX. They're taken from a Coronado Beechcraft B390 Premier, which is obviously a little business jet. You can go up to 41,000 feet, seats about 8 people, and it's fast. It's about 854 kilometers an hour, and it can get you pretty far in one go. We're not talking halfway across the world, but you know, you could probably get about 1,000 miles safely in one go with a full load on board.
I've just sent a message to the WhatsApp group for Borak and Josh, and just asked if someone can get me the link, because I have no idea how to get it. It could be it's only mods, I have no idea. I don't really use the WhatsApp iPhone app all that often, so I'm pretty basic with it, but hopefully someone will get me the link.
Imogen, will we ever fly in Australia? Yes, I think there's a flight request from Melbourne to the Gold Coast. Aircraft type is unknown at this time, but we are working on it.
Yeah, we've got a few flight requests in Australia.
11:23 p.m. ahead. 1 hour 20 minutes.
Right, 1 hour 20 minutes apparently. Gives us a nice chilled cruise.
Oryx logged onto the server. Oryx joined channel route.
Oh, Oryx logged on.
Yeah, I like how this plane sounds too, Jesse. Yeah, Oryx is just logged onto the server.
List.
Hey guys.
Hi Josh.
Hello.
Yeah, so if anyone didn't know, this is my Team Talk server. I created a public flight simulation section on here because people in the WhatsApp group wanted a place to come and just hang out. So, but I could probably post the details to it in the chat, but I would have to make an account. So you might want to email me.
Which section is it in? I was just looking in the channel and find where it was.
It's in public flight simulation area, and then we're in general flight simulation chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just split up, so like there was a private area for me and Marshall and like friends, and then there was a public area.
Yeah. What sounds is are you using? Like, cause I know that's a mod in Euroflight. What sounds? Cause it sounds like it sounds like a Sky song.
You're entering the
It's a Coronado Beechcraft Premier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesse, yeah, I think I saw that in the Eurofly group.
So what in the Eurofly group?
In the Skype group, Jesse said he tried to fly from Miami to Atlanta in prepared, and it went a little bit awry with ATC.
Yeah. Alex, how are we doing the mic setup? I mean, I've got my mic plugged in, set up with OBS, and then it's coming through Team Talk, and Team Talk just goes through OBS as well. So Josh is obviously coming through Team Talk, Marshall's coming through Team Talk.
Team Talk is very quality. Get anything better than Team Talk's quality.
We've got a storm, as if we've got a storm. Yeah, in the summer over the UK.
Navigation off.
That's great British weather for you.
It's Eurofly logic for you.
Yeah. If only we could have a free.
Oh, nice,
weather
Jesse.
thingy.
You got a few subs when you were streaming.
If only we had a free weather thingy that could.
Yeah. Like a proper weather provider that could go into Eurofly and patch into it.
Well, not only patch into it, but like update it. Even if it was like like every half hour or something, or every 15-20 minutes.
Exactly. Well, you see, the issue with the storms at the moment is even changing the weather doesn't change them because they're like randomly generated. So.
Yeah, they're hard coded. He hard codes everything.
Yeah. I should have just turned them off, really.
Yeah, okay.
I put in my, I think my latest settings to Eurofly. I mean, I think I have like turbulence on, but everything else is off. Storms, big storms, every option that like is hindrance.
Yeah.
It can be a hindrance is turned on.
Turn a bit closer. I think we can get a bit closer to the storm.
45.
I should also get rid of that annoying ding sound when turning, because I don't need that.
Yeah, it might sound like I got rid of a lot of
Your technician is back.
clouds, because you don't really need to know when there's like when you're flying through clouds, because you can hit W to check it.
Yeah.
Shakajuk 213, hello, welcome.
737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport.
XA737, you have entered the new airport. Clock 25.
Yeah, but
Borat wants to know how much traffic the WhatsApp group has per day.
I basically took that ding sound and I made it silent, so it's...
Borak, how much traffic? I mean, it depends. I'd say it's pretty busy at the moment. I mean, it has only just started, but like it started a couple of weeks ago. Still going strong.
Traffic, climb.
Oh my god! And now there's a TCAS alert.
Traffic, climb now. Traffic.
Is there anything not going off at the moment?
XA737, descent to 11,000.
That's one thing that I really wish that he would be able to implement in Eurofly to be actual AI, because right now the TCAS is just pretty random, I think.
Yeah, plus it's all Cessnas.
Even at like 51,000 feet.
Yeah, you're up in a Concorde at like 50,000 feet or something, and then you see a little Cessna coming by. But yeah, Borak, it has quite a bit of traffic. I'd say, you know, there's a good amount of people on there. There's about 25 participants, I think, at the moment.
Cool, I mean, I'll join and, you know, see what people are.
Packet 213, yeah, thanks. I'm glad they're helping you and you're enjoying the tutorials.
Roger, thanks. Any questions asked?
Did I make it confirm so fast without the game not freezing, says Jesse? I don't know. I guess it's just how fast the server is at the time, and my computer's pretty fast anyway. So I don't know. I have had it before where it lags sometimes. Once you typed in the squawk code.
It lags a lot less now than it used to do.
Yeah.
The best time was actually in the beta, ironically enough. But
you would like to talk to us via voice because you've had the FSX disc for 5 years and you've had no way to use it. I'm sure we can work that.
Send me an email, buddy. blindflightsimmer44@gmail.com. I can put that in chat if you need it as well.
I'll do it for you.
Wait, who has the flight sim disc for 5 years? Who had it?
Someone in chat. Their username's ShakaJ213. I don't know what their actual name is in the community, or I don't know.
I just put that in the chat for you.
Yeah, I guess it was faster on the beta because there's less people on the server using it, but now it's released, everyone's on it. But it shouldn't be such of a problem in Eurofly 3 because I think he's getting a server with some more space, hopefully, so...
Yeah, and people might be checking, you know, I'll be... Because right now, like, you know, I turn on the communicator and not a lot of people are chatting on it. At least, but I mean, I haven't played in a while, but
yeah.
Nice, Alex. I'd like to hear some audio of some of the aircraft you use if you're going up to high altitude.
SK737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport.
Okay, his name's Tyler Wood.
oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Trying to help him with P3D.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember seeing it somewhere, yeah. Yeah, sounds good, Alex, sounds fun. Yeah, so if anyone does want an account up on the server, by the way, you can email me with your desired username and password and I can sort that out. No one's got back to me on the WhatsApp group yet, helpfully. So we're just on the wait for them to give me a link. It's, what's his name? Scott Berry, who started it from the mailing list. I've never seen him before, I think he just...
Oh, that's a shame, Borak. That you're not coming to Eurofly until V3 comes out, because you were doing bad.
Yeah, you were doing bad, Borak, in what way? Like your ranking or something, or like just the way it was working?
I really wish that in Eurofly you would change the account system, like, because right now you can have duplicate accounts on this. There's like 5 or 6 Eric Bellavans.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many Eric Bellavans in the rankings. Like, he's got about 6 profiles in the top 100.
That's yeah, because you got multiple computers. Like, if you can install it on multiple computers and use the same name.
Yeah, you should just make it like so it's like username and password based, so you can just install it on any computer and log in.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Eric Bellavance with his 9 million profiles.
Yeah, Gilberto was annoying. He responded very angrily when you banned him, didn't he? I mean, I could really put the response into chat if you wanted it, but it's quite angry.
He's been like he's been a thorn in the Eurofly community for.
It's been a problem for a while.
Months.
Yeah, it's him, and he has a very small group of people with him, and it's very. Yeah, he's just. I gave him probably more than enough chances than I should have given him, and yeah, he finally just got on my nerves so much that they got rid of him. And apparently he didn't like it, and he called me lots and lots of things. But you know, I'm not for causing drama. He can say whatever he wants.
Tyler Wood, yes, that was the one who had an issue with spelling and causing drama and aircraft specs not being correct.
Yeah, he had an issue with spelling, then he said in the email that apparently I'm a little dictator and lots of things that were spelled wrong. Hilarious.
How does he know when specs are correct or not? Like he's not we don't even know if our specs are correct or not.
Exactly, and with Eurofly it's difficult to get them correct because it's just not modelled accurately enough.
Yeah.
Borak, yeah, the rank does fall pretty quickly, I know what you mean. Like, if you crash once you fall from like, I think I was about 30th, and then I had, I can't remember what it was, there was some bug and we crashed and my rank
I crashed a plane.
To like 1500, I was like, oh great. But yeah, the
I
ranking
crashed a plane
system's
on
slightly
your account.
flawed. Oh yeah, that was it. Marshall crashed a plane on my account using NVDA remote. That's hilarious. Yeah, we thought that was a good idea, but it didn't work out so well.
I was trying to land it, not crash
You
it.
see, people, this is what Marshall does. You can hand him the controls, you think it's alright, and suddenly your plane falls out of the sky. Yeah, Alex, Team Talk's high resolution microphone system is great. Oh yeah, Shaka J.
Yeah,
The
especially if
mailing
you,
list is better without him.
especially if you put a studio microphone in here.
Yeah, Team Talk's
That
great
would be-
audio.
You're entering the turbulence.
Oh, fantastic! We're entering some turbulence. Now we can hear you entering the turbulence repeated about 10 times. Well, maybe it's not going to do it. Maybe we're alright.
Yeah, I silenced that sound in my back too. You don't hear anything.
I might replace that sound with like a turbulent sound from an aircraft, you know, like the plane jiggling around as it's kind of thrown around a bit.
Yeah,
You know, kind of like,
I
is
don't
it
know.
AcuField? Does it do that? I don't know.
AcuField does do that, and I can get a couple of sounds like rip it from my videos and see if like and I cut them. See if
Yeah.
I can use one of them.
English channel.
Well, that's kind of weird. Like I got the stream in the background so I can hear what's going on, and it's just weird with the slight
Ow,
delay
someone has
of
auto
Team
gain on. That might be me because I have a habit of having microphones close to me.
Yeah, we all crash on our first time, Shaka J. I mean, I'm not even joking here. When I first got Eurofly, I only installed it 3 times because it was I just thought this is useless. I can't even do it. And I kept reinstalling it and going, no, I'll give it another go. So it just it takes a while to learn. After I'd finished rage quitting it. Yeah, you're right, Bull. Right, you said months ago Marshall's license should be revoked. Now he's still flying, and because of him, 50 or so virtual passengers on my CRJ 200 that we flew a few weeks ago are now dead. Does anyone know if the disk version of FSX can be copied to the hard drive, installed or run from there?
I think it can be.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because I've never tried it. I have the Steam version, and most people do now, but yeah.
I'm probably not even going to open up FSX anymore unless, you know, I have to. I'm really I'm installing all my planes.
Right, I'm going to have to go for a bit, so I'm going to stay on the server, but I'm not going to be very active.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I've only got FSX for a few aircraft. I haven't got in P3D. Like, I haven't found a good Dash 8 for P3D yet. And I'm not very enthused by any of them virtual coal planes. The sounds are bad, so I'm going to have to buy some sound packs for them as well.
Well, the virtual pole planes are good, like, it's got good dynamics, but I had the regional jets sounds from Skysong, but my link expired, so I need to figure out how to contact them so I can re-download them, and then there's the CRJ sound pack that you can get to replace the CRJ virtual cool sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, Shaka J. I honestly don't know. I couldn't say with that whether you could copy it across to the hard drive. I would imagine so, but again, I have no idea. Alex, how do you access the TeamTalk? You download the TeamTalk client for whatever software you're using. So there's an iOS app, there's a Windows application. I think there's one for Mac in there.
Out of clouds.
Yeah, there is a for Mac.
Yeah, and then I just have to give you a bit of information for the server, so the ports for the server and stuff to stick in, and I have to create you a user account. I don't know if you have my email, Alex, but if you email me on there, then we can sort it out. I can probably get you an account set up. Shouldn't take too long. Tomorrow or, you know, some other time, I don't know.
E. 4068.
Right, where are we now? We are going over the English Channel and going into France, I think so. That's the only one thing, or one of the only things I do like about Eurofly over FSX and P2D. You can easily check where you are and like explore around exactly where you are.
Well, yeah, but the question is the location of stuff, like, you know, as accurate as you know, P2D
yeah.
and whatnot?
Well, the maps are okay. I mean, they're open street. They do the job. The airports are the big problem because people have sent coordinates in, and some of them aren't quite in the right locations. They're a bit off, but you know.
Well, hopefully when
V3 will fix it.
Yeah.
Here we go, the good old identifier's coming up. Since we've just entered France. Otherwise we're going to get shot down by the military after 30 seconds of being in their airspace.
I still hate that.
Entered the airspace of airport. Squawk 5471.
5471. Eurofly.
Identification confirmed.
Let's see how much money we've lost the company because I didn't take any passengers and I've just wasted their fuel.
Fuel tank, fuel level. Flight price minus 13.99.
Oh, minus £1,399.
It's too bad that you as the actual pilot don't get money, like, you know, it's too bad that, like, you don't have like a carrier and you don't get actual money for piloting, you know.
Yeah.
Could be something.
Like, it'd be nice if they invented a system where you actually have to, like, instead of the tasks, or maybe they could implement it into the tasks where you actually start out in Cessnas and stuff and you have to fly enough flights to earn money to build up, like, FS economy and stuff. And, is it PVA you do? Stuff like that.
In virtual airlines, yeah, like, you have a profile and you yourself as a pilot gain money.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can't do anything with it, but it's like a...
It's a virtual company.
Right thing. I got like, you know, 1,000. I have like 1,009 and like about almost $1,000. You know, flying, you know, 23 flights already, but.
Yeah.
Attention, you're entering the turbulence.
You know, Eurofly, it's like you're giving money to the company, you know, without any kind of
traffic,
yeah,
descent.
The company just earns money from your flights, not you directly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got 9 people watching now, so that must be a record. Thanks for all that. And we've passed 100 subs, by the way. I think we're about 107 now. So thanks everyone for subbing.
I'm almost up to 100 subscribers. I got 97.
Yeah, flight sim on YouTube and stuff for us is going well.
Eurofly.
I wonder if we start doing VATSIM more often, like, you know, with live streams, it's going to go even less, especially because apparently the sighted controllers that I've seen that who have like encountered blind people on there say that we're amazing, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean possibly because you get to know the controllers, especially if you're flying around a certain area quite a lot, and you know they get to know you so a bit more. So.
Yeah. John Sanders told me he'd be willing to teach me how to control, because like it is possible for blind people to control on that apparently, and I'm like, oh really?
Yeah, I've seen him on Gatwick. I think he does. I've only ever seen him on clearance delivery and ground. I think you have to learn the taxiways, but you can do clearance delivery and like ground.
Oh, okay.
I think the problem with doing like tower or centre or stuff would be that like you wouldn't be able to see where all the aircrafts are to stop any like conflicts or stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like the way VATSIM works is if you control, you train at a certain airport, so whenever you log on to control you always do that airport.
Yeah. So apparently for me, the closest airport to my location is New York, KJFK.
Oh yeah, they have loads of ATC mostly.
Yeah.
Like some of the airports you fly on with PVA Virtual may not always have it, depending on like if they're smaller little fields.
Well, the tour that I'm gonna finish this tour that I'm doing with the Cessna, and then I'm gonna, you know, since I'm my first officer, now I get to fly CRJs, I get to fly Embers, I get to fly, you know, well, CRJs and Embers basically, but it's different planes, not just Cessna all the time, thankfully. So it'll be a nice variety.
Yeah, so you're like building up through the Jet series now to bigger stuff.
Yeah. And it's interesting how the mission that PBA had, that was pretty much the exact same mission that we can fly in P3G and FSX that Eurofly has with the World Cup now, and it takes like less time to do it in FSX and P3G than it does the Eurofly.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I just saw your reply to my tweet. Yeah, VATSIM's the next tutorial.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I film it, probably tomorrow or sometime at the weekend when I get a chance. Yeah, thanks Alex. Yeah, the channel's really grown. It's done really well, like past what I expected. I think we've just passed a year on YouTube. It was July 2017 when I even started it, and yeah, done really well.
You started with FSX, right? Or did you start with Eurofly? I can't remember.
I think I started mostly with FSX and It's Your Plane, and a bit of Eurofly, yeah. And then I did FSX Pilot for some GA stuff, and then It's Your Plane died, so I had to use FSX Pilot all the time, obviously.
Yeah, I started with It's Your Plane. I was like December 2017, so I was using It's Your Plane for quite a bit, quite a while to get familiar with it, and then it just died.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was your channel that originally got me into that. Well, partly. I mean, I got Eurofly and rage quit it, and that Let's Play Eurofly task whatever. It was like a 6-hour video, and I just watched that and learned how to play it.
Yeah.
Eurofly.
Oh yeah, it was like 24 to 26 or something like that. I did like that.
Yeah, that was it. With version 1 and the good old 707 in the tasks and stuff.
Yeah.
nice, Alex, nice. Tell you what's made one of the only things that have made these streams successful. Well, there's two things probably: good marketing, but the second thing is having an audience. I mean, we've certainly got bigger, but we've always had a good, you know, 1 or 2 or 3 people in the chat chatting, and that always brightens the stream up.
Yeah, my flight sim streams, I think ever since like IYP died,
yeah,
like, has declined as far as chat. I mean,
yeah, it's weird how it works sometimes. Sometimes like uploading videos is just the video is the best way to go. Sometimes it depends like what your audience is like.
well, for my air hauler series, I'm just doing that like videos, because
Yeah.
you can use time compression with that. You could use slewing with that. You can use everything. You don't have to like. It's not like PVA where they'll like abort the slewing or whatever, which is nice.
Yeah.
No, I think the biggest stream I had, it was, if you go listen to the first video in my FSX audio videos playlist, is an IYP FS Passenger stream from, I believe it's Philadelphia to Florida, and it was FS Passenger, so you had all the sounds and the stewardesses and stuff. It was kind of cool.
Nice, yeah. Hi, Yuga. Yeah, we're just doing a flight in the Beechcraft Premier jet from East Midlands in the UK across to Nice in France on the good old Eurofly. Yeah, I was surprised, because the fact was, when I started this YouTube channel, I was like practically unheard of in the flight sim community, because I'd never really been there before, and then yeah, the whole channel thing's just grown.
I got a pretty interesting, I got, I liked a YouTube video from, I like one of the demos from Skysong Soundworks, and he actually subscribed, Aaron Swindle.
Oh, yeah, I saw it on Twitter, yeah, yeah, nice, yeah.
I got Captain K-Man. He's like, I met him on Southwest Virtual. Like the chat in there is accessible.
Yeah.
So I subscribed to him, and he's guided me back.
Yeah, nice. I mean, there's a lot of people on here. There's a lot of people from the Eurofly community. Then you get the people from the FSX and P3D, and then there's a few people who I've got off Twitch who've just stumbled across the stream and are interested in it, and want to know how we fly.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Twitch export is like, as a few days ago, became inaccessible.
Oh really?
Attention.
Hi Claudio, you're flattering me with that comment. Yeah, I don't get as many viewers on Twitch because it's just not as accessible. So I just do it in cases like sighted people who drop in there and just get onto the stream.
Well, yeah, if you want like more unknown viewers, like if you want more people, like if you want more growth,
FSX you have to do
Twitch is probably the best place to go.
Yeah, they don't tend to come when I'm doing Eurofly. It tends to be like P3D or FSX, then they come along. Hi Marsh.
Alex, something you put in the chat was brought to my attention. Team Talk, one of us would have to create you an account on this server, but it's just download link, you'll download and install it.
Oh yeah, I already told him that.
Once your account's created, you just program stuff in.
Yeah, I'll once I've finished up with the stream, I haven't checked my emails or anything, but I'll sort like anyone who sends me emails, then just send me with the desired username and password, and I can get you an account set up. And there's a public flight simulation area, as I was saying earlier, on this server where people can hang out from anywhere. Yeah, you could go ahead, email me with it, and I'll see what I can do with it. Yeah. It wasn't for Facebook. Oh yeah, I remember that, Alex. Yeah, when I first started out the channel, we were, you know, when we were just starting up, I did post on Facebook some of the community groups to get some people who are interested in like Eurofly and stuff on it. Yeah. That was a good way to do it as well.
Yeah.
I don't post on Facebook anymore, but
I got a subscriber to my channel the other day, Jennifer W. She's doing Eurofly stuff now.
Yeah, she's on the Skype group. Yeah.
Oh, is that the
yeah.
username of Jazzy Jennifer or something?
Yeah, that's it. She's a
right.
person on the Skype group who uploaded a Eurofly video.
Yeah, I saw that. Do you need me to monitor the chat or read it?
I've got the chat, it's fine. Yeah, I can read it on my phone. I don't know what's going on with Restream chat. It bugged out and wouldn't load, so I'm going to have to look at it once I finish the stream. I think it wants me to sign in again or something, I don't know. Streams helped as well with the streaming over the past few months, because it automatically posts for me now, and it automatically does it to Twitch and YouTube, of course.
No, Restream, yeah.
Are you using OBS Classic still, Josh, or are you on Streamlabs now?
No, I'm on OBS Studio using Streamlabs widgets. The actual Streamlabs OBS is completely inaccessible.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I've had a few problems with OBS Classic, not necessarily recording flights for public viewing, but, you know, if I've been running an experiment and I've recorded it and I want to give it to, you know, if I want to give it to you to see out, so you can see how it goes, I've had some things where it just won't record the whole flight. I don't know why, because I've got plenty of space on the hard drive. I've got almost 500 gigs on it.
Studio, because I think it uses a lot less resources than Classic.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm on Classic. Let me see what it says. Yeah, I don't know. It says V 0.69B. I think it's Classic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Classic.
Yeah.
It's Classic.
Yeah.
I think,
like,
don't you have to use Object Nav a lot in Studio?
Not a ton. I mean, they've increased accessibility a little bit.
List ice code hazard 850
Yeah.
70 left 1 HR ice code.
Automatic navigation on.
What?
Nothing, it's alright.
List free flight.
I'm not even going to say anything. I hope no one notices.
C ceiling 12,000 C current range 900 km. Eurofly.
846 km.
Yeah, we're fine. I'm not saying anything. I made a mistake with something flying the plane, but yes. Remember that storm? And we turned auto nav off.
Oh, don't tell me you've gone and flipping.
Yeah, it hasn't been on. We've still been flying towards Nice though, just a little bit off course, but we're fine. We've still got enough fuel to get there.
Flying through clouds.
But we haven't got much margin for error now.
Yeah, Yuga Restream chat just basically screwed itself up. We couldn't sort it out.
Yeah, it wouldn't load.
Yeah,
I need to have a look at it. I'll get it working for the next stream.
If any of you, if you guys want to get affiliates either on Twitch or on YouTube, you actually apparently can't use Restream, which well, I mean, we need to at least you need 50 followers on Twitch or 1,000 subscribers to do that, but.
Oh. Well, I could probably get it on Twitch then soon. Not yet, but soon. But I don't think I can get it on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you can't use Restream, then that's kind of annoying anyway.
Yeah, no, they don't like it when you. Well, I guess you can, but you have to only stream to one platform. You can't stream to multiple platforms, especially Twitch and YouTube, because it's like they're competing with each other.
Yeah, if you're affiliated with one, you can't stream on the other. It's like direct competition. Yeah. Right, we are going to be really tight on fuel coming in. We've got about 55 kilometers of extra fuel to spare, so it's going to be monitored carefully. I did wonder why we weren't making very good progress towards the destination.
SK737, you are leaving the A-Slip of 484. We wish you a safe flight.
Set frequency.
126.7.
Enter frequency 26.
Oh god, it's just like home.
126.7.
Are you talking about Eurofly, Yuga? Do you mean are we making our aircraft for Eurofly? I mean, I'm always kind of, if there's a new aircraft that comes out released by, you know, a new company or something, like a new passenger jet or whatever, then yeah, I can make it in Eurofly. Josh's website that he hosted my aircraft on is relatively up to date, but I have done some more things, so I'm just doing them on Dropbox at the moment and uploading them there and sending people the link. But when Eurofly version 3 comes out, I'll make sure they're all up to date and see if Josh can, you know, put the most up to date package up. But yeah. Still alright on fuel?
Gotta be.
144. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be alright. We'll be able to make it. Yeah. It's lucky I realised when I did though.
3031. 840 crosswind.
Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Just.
Out of clouds.
Tyler, if you're still watching, I got your email. I will I'll look at it once the stream's done. Same for anyone else who sends me one. Or maybe tomorrow, because it's getting late here in the UK by the time the stream is done, but I will look at it and respond and everything.
have entered the airspace of a new airport. Squawk 7.
Borax on frequency.
4, 3, 8.
Identification confirmed.
I wish people would stop sending suggestions to the Eurofly list. I know they're all meant well, but there's just so many suggestions. If they want all of them implemented, then you're going to get version 3 in about 10 years. Especially with Stefan doing it. Because, you know...
By the way, I'm not in the chat. I've got something
yeah.
else come through my headset on YouTube.
Yeah, don't worry, I've got my chat open. Any particular aircraft, Yuga, that you wanted me to make for Eurofly that is currently not in it?
List ice code hazard 746 km ahead, 53 min, Eurofly. List free flight, C current takeoff, C current range 801 km, Eurofly.
We're going to be fine, we'll be able to make it. The current range is 801.
List ice code hazard 743 km,
743 to go, so we've got enough fuel, we'll be fine. What we can do to help our fuel, and this is a tip, now in Eurofly, and I only noticed this, but in version 2, the higher you fly, the less fuel you burn. So let's climb to, I don't know, 12,500.
Yeah, that's probably the maximum this thing can go.
Yeah, let's climb up there, and then we'll use even less fuel. The fuel burn will decrease.
SK737 descent to 11,000.
Of course, ATC want us to descend to 11,000, but yeah, we'll just deal with them. Yeah, that mic will work fine, Alex. Any mic sounds good on Team Talk. I mean, mine's just a...
SK737 descent to
you know,
11,000.
it's nothing special, it's just a headset, and it's a good headset, but the mic's nothing special, and it sounds pretty good on Team Talk. Team Talk's just like crystal clear audio. It's like Skype on steroids, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when I'm performing, it's like you're in the room as well. Although I don't do that often.
Yuga,
I won't be doing it
maybe
often your time anyway, Alex.
Yeah, Yuga says maybe a C-130 or an F-6. Yeah, I could look into that. Some fighters maybe, for like free flying around. I mean, it'd certainly be a laugh to have a fighter and stuff in the sim.
SK737 descent to 11,000.
Flying through clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, the towers and stuff, or this tower at least, is going to keep telling me to descend to 11,000, but I'm up here because it's easier on the fuel, so we're just going to ignore it.
Yeah, yeah, I won't be doing that too often, Alex, on your time zone anyway, because when I'm live, I'm
it's
live,
Borak
and it's
telling us
usually early in the morning.
Yeah, it's Borak telling us to descend. Well, we are disobeying Borak's instructions here. We're disobeying him because
be careful.
The pilot sees.
Descent to 11,000.
Oh, bugger off! Are we leaving his airspace yet?
Broadcast message from Marshall desktop. Be careful.
Yeah, we're staying at 12,500, so we use less fuel.
Attention, you're entering the turbulence.
If we enter another tower and they keep saying it as well, then I will descend. But this should help us with the fuel a little bit more as well.
SK737 descent to 11,000.
Yeah, good point, HGF. You have very good aviation knowledge, by the way. You're always in here commenting. You have very good knowledge. Yes, it will.
Are you a pilot, or do you only have experience with the sim HGF?
Yes, we will be. Well, we've got 50 minutes to go, so probably I don't know. We'll be at this altitude for about another 30 minutes. So, I mean, this is Eurofly model we're talking about here. So, In real life, yes, it would burn more fuel in the climb, but in Eurofly, it doesn't.
Yeah. I was just wondering, HGF, are you a pilot or?
I might have to ban you then, Borak.
The sim?
Borak says he might have to swear at me. Yeah, I don't think that's included in your tower audio files on Eurofly. Descend to 11,000.
SK737, you are leaving the airspace.
Yes.
Whoa!
We're leaving the airspace. HGF just with the sim. Well, you have very good knowledge anyway, my friend. Very good knowledge.
Yeah, unfortunately, Borak, that's not in your tower files. And don't go doing that on Team Talk. Or make sure what channel you're in before you do it. Don't do it in the Situation Room under no circumstances. I'm doing it all the time in the music studio, to be honest, because I listen to heavy stuff.
Set frequency.
Yeah, thanks, Borak.
Say that at, publicly. I'm not able to hear the chat this time. I'm listening to music through YouTube. Because I haven't got the album. I can't be bothered to.
He put have an effed up flight because he put have an effed up flight because you did not obey my instructions. Okay, well I will do my very best not to do that, Borak. I'm going to try and land the plane perfectly now, just for you.
You mount jet.
Alex, about the F-15 E-Strike Eagle. I've never heard of the E-Strike Eagle. I mean, I know it's obviously the F-15. I didn't know it was called the E-Strike Eagle. Yeah, I mean, I could look into that. It's all about getting sounds for these aircraft because there aren't many simulators where there are very good fighter jet sounds, really. There is one called Digital Combat Simulator where I might be able to get some. They certainly have some good stuff. They have like the A-10 and I know they've got an F-18. Could be able to get some good stuff from there, yeah. But we'll see. Let me just check on our fuel again. Oops. So we've got 659 kilometers left to run, and our current range is showing at 713. So it looks like my little mistake isn't going to cost us. I think we'll be all right.
Good.
You're entering the turbulence.
Yeah, I remember Yuga, your flight request, and we got the good old was it a pressure failure?
Pressure system failure.
Oh,
land
dear.
Immediately.
Yes. And we crashed into the Caspian Sea. Yeah, that was yeah, we didn't complete your flight request, but you know, it was still a hilarious stream. I enjoyed that, yeah.
Yeah. I sent out for the Thai Navy SEALs that rescued the 12 football players. They managed to get the passengers out and get them sorted. Oh, nice. So that, however many passengers we had on that, what plane were we flying? Was it an A320 or something? A319? They all got rescued. Good. Yeah.
Oh, and my plane got repaired.
As soon as I got the as soon as you said we're going into the Caspian Sea, well,
Flying through
I
clouds.
dialed up an emergency line, tried to see if I could get something sorted.
Flying through a bit of weather, so let's turn seatbelt signs on, shall we?
The fasten seatbelt sign should be on.
Yeah, it is on. Although there's no passengers aboard. Except me, doing this like a single pilot flight. Just did it because I like that seatbelt sound, so... Got 10 people watching. Wow, this must be a record. Got so many people watching. That's amazing. Thanks, guys. Watch me go and crash this plane on landing now. Now we've got like 10 people watching when we come in.
Out of clouds.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you're right, Borak. Yeah, that was annoying that we crashed because of the bug. Because we literally touched down on the sea, so it should have counted it as a good emergency landing. But I mean, touched down on the sea is probably the wrong word. Sort of like crashed into the sea and hope for the best. And yeah, it's still bugged out.
Channel message from Marshall Desktop. Don't do that, otherwise you will have to fly check right on the Azula says the 172 is a check right before I will let you fly on faster.
Yeah. Yuga, how was my my holiday in Greece? It was great. Yeah, a really nice holiday. 2 weeks in Greece, and we flew on an Airbus A321 with some IAE engine, the IAE engine variant. I love the IAE engines. I got a bit of a recording. I need to do a bit of editing on it, but it's not great quality, but it's alright. So I'll see about uploading that. But it was fun. Yeah, I always love flying, and the A320, as I've said before, just due to its technological. It's so technological as an aircraft. I just like that kind of thing. So Airbus is my favourite aircraft. Any Airbus really. Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it, Alex? It was funny, that crash. Borak says it after mine he had a failure and he panicked and crashed the plane. Yeah, that's the key with these failures and emergencies. Don't panic. Fly the plane first and foremost.
Channel message from Marshall Desktop. Well, don't revoke my license then.
Yeah, maybe we should revoke Borak's license. I mean, he's already kind of revoked his license because he says he's not playing Eurofly till version 3. So he's taking a leave of absence from his piloting work until he feels ready to fly again. I think we're out of the weather, so we're going to turn the seatbelt sign off.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
You know, I kind of wondered, is that actually the seatbelt sign or like your pilot's seatbelt? Because it's like so weird. It should have like dong instead of like the seatbelt sound, like doing a seatbelt.
It's actually the pilot's seatbelt, but I kind of changed it to be the seatbelt sign, so I had both in. So like as if first the pilot presses the seatbelt sign button, then he puts his own seatbelt on, and
okay.
Yeah, which is the best I could do it. I mean, in reality, I don't know whether pilots keep their seatbelts fastened for the whole flight. I would imagine they do. I don't know.
No, I don't think they do.
I don't know. Yeah, I think
especially in jets where it's all autopilot.
I guess, yeah. It would. I think they would have like shoulder straps, maybe, or I don't know. I mean, they have to get up, don't they? Because you see them going to like the toilet on the aircraft and stuff. So yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, obviously there always has to be one of them in the cockpit, but I don't think they would say strapped in the entire flight.
wonder if I come in on here every once in a while for like streams, and you know, people who would come in and join, hang out, whatever.
Maybe, yeah.
Kind of cool to talk voice chat on streams.
Yeah, yeah, I mean that could be good if you're not getting that many people in chat. Oh, you're on frequency now on your phone.
Transponder at 7.
Yeah, to come on here and see.
Euro flight. Space.
I like your tower, it's realistic. Or as realistic as it can be. 7, 9, 5.
Yeah.
4, 9. Euro flight.
I'm not paying attention here, what's the thing?
Transponder at 7, 9, 4, 7. Euro flight.
I also don't like those sounds when you type in the code, it sounds like you're typing in a phone.
Yeah, I don't know where, like, he did that in, like, a recent version, like, a little after the beta. I'm like, why the hell did he do that for?
He did that in the beta for the frequencies, and then he did it for the transponders and everything.
Oh, now we're being told to descend and maintain 11,000. Yeah, we'll stay up here. I wonder, do I dare turn off the radio for a minute? Because I have had it before where the game stops responding.
00737, descend and maintain 11,000.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll just deal with it. It's going to keep telling me to descend and maintain 11,000. I really wish you could just set your cruising altitude to a value in Euroflight, but you know, instead of it always being 11,000.
00737.
Something for Euroflight 3.
Yeah. Right, let me catch up with chat.
00737, descend and maintain 11,000.
Yeah, funny Borak, funny.
What did he say?
What did he say? He was on about his failure. He says at least he was honest about it, unlike other people. Yuga, they released the A200. It's what they've released is the A220, and that is the Bombardier CS 300 and 100. Airbus took over Bombardier, and they
wait a minute. What released it?
Basically, Bombardier had an aircraft called the CS 300, and there was a smaller one called the CS 100. They were like mini regional jets.
Yeah.
And Airbus took over Bombardier and turned them into the Airbus A220.
Okay.
So they're literally the same plane, just under Airbus's umbrella, if you like. Okay, nice, Alex. Yeah, I'll take a look and see if I can get some sounds for the F-18. For the F-15, rather, sorry. Yeah, I mean, sound files are always the tricky part for some planes, but if you can get a sound file, I can easily make one for something like Euroflight. Yeah, Borak, it is. It's seatbelt sign and the pilot's seatbelt. That's what I intended it to be. Yeah, that's right.
It's going to be, I guess, a journey making soundtracks for PS3, because it's probably going to be completely different.
Yeah, I imagine so. I mean, Stefan hasn't actually said anything about the sounds in the list of things that he sent me that he's changing, but
yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah.
List code adder 520
Hopefully I can get permission to actually stream the beta version. We'll see what he says when I actually get it. That is.
572 euro. List code adder 518 km.
Okay, yeah, we're still okay on fuel. We've got about 60 kilometers or so of leeway there on the fuel, so we're still cutting it close. But we'll be fine.
What I want to know is where he's going to get that radio type thing.
The what? Sorry.
Wonder where he's going to get the streams for that radio thing you were telling me about.
Oh yeah, I don't know what side he's going to pull them from. Some internet radio site, I assume.
Yeah, so yeah, I might have it playing. I have to look up the frequencies for some of the stuff I
Although
listen
the actual
to
stream don't know about that feature
it's
because
played.
I'm not really allowed to say publicly about features and whatever, but you know. I mean, Stefan doesn't watch these streams as far as I know, so I could literally tell you everything that's coming up in version 3, and I don't think you'd know, but yeah, it's his program. So.
Play it safe.
Yeah, it's his project, so it's, you know, I'm not saying anything. He has asked me not to say anything, so I respect that.
Yeah, and I mean, I've done that before, because obviously I'm a musician as well. I was working on an album, mainly just cover songs of me doing stuff that I listened to a lot, and it never went through, so I'm glad I never really announced it. It never went through because I listened to all the recordings back and it just wasn't worth it with the recording setup I was running. Well, I'll tell you something, Blink-182 sounded like it was coming out of a toaster. That's all I'm going to say.
They recently closed the Ataturk stream, did they? Due to some terrorist attacks, possible, Borat. Yeah. Well, you can't stream live ATC from any, you can't stream live ATC from any airports in the UK, because it's, you know, well, I mean, you can, there are ways around it, but officially you can't. You know, like if you go onto websites like Live ATC, you can't see the UK there. There's no streams up for that.
Oh, okay.
Frequency.
Yeah, I recently had to ask on Vanson whether the TFRs were cleared because of what happened in Parliament.
They don't do that on Batsim, they don't have TFRs, I don't think, Marshall.
Good.
What was your message? Not saying anything unless allowed is the right decision. Yeah, like I said, I respect his decision, it's completely his project, and just coming out here and saying everything that's coming up would completely ruin, you know, the whole thing, and whether he finds out or not is the thing.
It would ruin the surprise of, you know, like play the new version.
Exactly. Yeah. You tweeted you got an email from a viewer. Yeah, it was Gilberto. If you've seen him on the list, he's a pain. He's a trouble causer. He's just a nasty person.
He's
in
a
general.
troll, is basically.
Yeah, he's one of them people who thinks he knows everything but actually knows nothing. And I banned him from the list, the mailing list, because he was causing issues because I'm a moderator, and apparently he didn't like it, so I got a load of angry emails from him. But, you know, I responded and told him exactly what I thought of him, and then, you know, you just block him and that's it, he's done with. Never see him again, it's not a problem. I don't quite know what he thought he was going to achieve by sending me them. Did you think I was going to cry in a corner or something and pack in flights in forever? It's just not how it works, mate. So, yeah. But we're better off without him in the community.
Yeah, the only reason it sounded like I was coming out of a toaster was because I was recording with a mic that wasn't very good. It didn't have the levels were all wrong. There was barely any bass. You know, I tried everything that I could even think of. The levels were all wrong, there was no bass, almost. just, you know, I just thought I'm not going through with this. I think at that time I just had a Toshiba with a microphone, and you know, I was using that for vocal recordings, and I was just using a dictaphone thing for guitar and bass, and it just didn't work out.
Yuga says, okay, I thought there were only friendly people in the Eurofly community. I wish, Yuga, I wish there were. Yeah, unfortunately you find people like that everywhere in the world, but he's a very small minority. And as I said, I'm a moderator, so people like that, I've had enough of them on the list. The list is supposed to be a place for information sharing, and I actually had emails from people saying they left the list because they'd had enough of it, and it's not the first time, so from now on it's very simple. People who are like that on the list are just getting banned.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to lose my temper on the list unless someone has really
I always try to give people
ridiculous.
more than one chance with stuff on there, because it is a good way of accessing information, but people like that, no. Right, anyway. That's enough about him. We're not clogging up my video with him.
Yeah.
We've now got Mr. Eric Bellavance on frequency telling us to descend again, but we're not doing that because we're staying up here. Which profile he's on this time? Let's see who's flying actually, shall we? See if we actually know anyone. 20 people are flying. Lots of people doing the tasks, I think. Someone flying an airspeeder, lol. Someone flying an Illusion. Oh look, Eric Bellavance is flying. He's 481 in the rankings. I wonder which of his 10 profiles he's on.
Yeah.
Looks like he's doing a task.
I haven't even finished the so-called basic tasks yet, which I have no idea.
Descend now. Traffic.
Yeah, I got.
Descend.
I much prefer doing my own free flights and choosing where I fly. So as soon as I got Category 3 planes, I just stopped with the tasks.
I mean, I like missions, but these ones are just boring. I mean, there's no...
Yeah.
I like the IYP tour more than this thing. There's no variety or substance in these tasks.
Damn it.
Yeah. There was a bug in the beta as well where you got a TCAS when you were at max altitude that told you to climb, and you had to breach your max altitude. You had to breach your service ceiling to get out of the way of a plane.
Well, once V3 comes out and we do have a lot more airports, not saying exactly what's coming, but when that does happen, in whichever version it happens, then people will be able to create a lot more task packs, and that will be fun when you can do more missions properly.
Yeah, when you know, there have been, like, I created about a 10 task pack, but then when, you know, there was a lot of airports that I just couldn't get to, so I'm like, well, I'll give up on this.
Yeah. Thunder there, let's go for the seatbelt signs. We've got a nice crosswind there. Interesting, Alex, they're shut down, yeah.
Oh, what shut down?
Do you mean your local airport ATC, Alex? That their towers their live ATC shut down because they're rebuilding the tower.
SK737, descend to 11,000.
There's an add-on for FSX that allows you to get back, as you're flying, to get background ATC chatter from liveatc.net apparently.
Yeah, I've seen live streamers using that, like, you know, in the mainstream flights. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing what it is and knowing what it is and getting it, because that'd be it'd be nice to add to our flights.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I'll have to have a look at that.
Yeah.
That
My Traffic 60 thing, is that AI or is it live traffic?
No, the Traffic 360 is AI, but there's the Early Access Traffic Global, which is also AI, but it gets its routing, its traffic plans from sites like FlightAware and stuff like that use real-world routes.
Oh, no, yeah. Because I have World of AI in at the minute, and World of AI have loads of airlines and planes that use real-world routes, but I think it's a bit out of date now. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, Traffic Global is going to be, updated daily, I think, with new routes and stuff.
Nice.
Same with PVA, they're going to have like a subscription thing where you can fly routes via like flight number, like if you know, like if your family member or whatever is flying I don't know, a Ryanair flight or whatever, you can just like look it up by flight number and fly it on PVA and get credit for it. It's going to be freaking cool.
Yeah, sounds it.
Yeah.
Right, we're getting there now, guys. 363 kilometers out.
And Josh, I got the Airways thing to work, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got it to work.
I do like that the Ryanair. I do like that PVA doesn't give you routes, so I have to use Online Flight Planner to do that. And it's nice that.
Yeah, it's just the Ryanair flight plans, they give you Airways and stuff, don't they? The Ryanair Virtual and some Virtual Land. Yuga, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll look at your email and I'll help you out with it, yeah.
I just wish that any of these airlines using the event, because I love the software for like Ryanair and all the network that they're on.
Yep.
But I don't like. I mean, I like PBA for its career type thing where you're flying, Cessnas, then you're flying regional jets.
Yeah. You like that kind of system, don't you, where you actually build up and you can earn money and like it's like a company and you slowly build up your career in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, without YP, it would have been impossible because, this plane is not supported, but now, with FSX Pilot, I can do that.
Yeah. Borak, no, they still haven't responded, unfortunately. I don't know why. I mean, there's usually quite a bit of traffic, but it doesn't seem many of the mods are around. There's only 2 of them. So there's not that many in the group, and there's about 30 people in the group or so. But when I actually get it, I'll send it you as on a message on Twitter or something.
SK737, you are entering a new airport.
I'm not on London Airport.
6117.
They're going to keep telling us to descend to.
Identification confirmed.
List ice code hazard 330 euro.
Tell you what, how's our 330 going? What's our current range? 384, so we're still okay on fuel. Just.
SK737 descended to 11.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll just descend to 11,000 just to show them off.
0, 0, 0,
At like 4 or 5, yeah, let's do that.
-5.
Yeah, we should really do more. We should really do more stuff like this in the future, where people come onto the server and interact with with the stream. I've enjoyed this one.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I mean, I enjoy them all, but it really brightens the stream up when...
Maybe you want to do like a stream tomorrow where you stream the VATSIM tutorial.
I might record that because sometimes it can, well, it doesn't go wrong with VATSIM, but I'd rather...
just to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But once I've actually done the tutorial, I can probably do some future flights on here on VATSIM at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm usually up here on the server anyway when I'm streaming. Or usually up here full stop anyway if I'm around. So.
Yeah.
And I'm usually up here.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not sure
Like, it keeps the conversation flowing nicely.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to see the end of this or not, but
Attention, you're entering the turbulence.
Yeah, we're currently scheduled to land at 22 hours 28 minutes UK time.
no, probably not then. I'll probably need to be off in about, I don't know, 10 minutes. I can break the rules, but...
I'm also a lot happy with my OBS settings now, because now I've fixed them and made it a lot more streamlined with the max bitrate and all that good stuff. The stream is literally within, well, a maximum of 10 seconds of me saying it. It goes out on stream, which makes the chat a lot easier to use.
Oh, so... Yeah, because I noticed you're not using Restream, so how are you using the chat? Like, do you have your YouTube stream open with it muted and you just look at it that way?
Yeah, let me just see what...
SK737, you're leaving the airspace of our airport. Have a safe flight.
So, let me just fix this, because our plane has decided it's going to descend past 11,000, but it's fine. Yeah, I usually use Restream, but for some reason it didn't update right before I started the stream when I launched it, and now it won't, like when I go into it, it just says Restream chat, row 1, column 1, and it doesn't actually show me anything in the window. I don't know why, so I'm going to have a look at it.
Yeah.
I think it might want me to sign in again or something, so I'll fix it for next stream. But I'm just reading the chat on my phone at the minute. Yeah, I think it's just 2 more tutorials I'm going to do in the series anyway, as I was saying earlier on in the video. It's just I'm going to do P3D interface, oh no, VATSIM first, and then P3D interface and finding aircraft and installing and stuff will just be a kind of odds and ends tutorial.
Yep.
Yeah, can you put them into a playlist, or don't you know how to do that yet?
Yeah, I already did it yesterday.
Oh.
I may do one on Active Sky as well. I haven't got the P3D V4 version yet, I'm planning to. I have the FSX one there.
Yeah, the FS Pilot Shop is actually a good place for Americans to buy stuff like like Active Sky. The Active Sky V4 version is the best-selling product on that store.
Oh really? I guess like everyone who is anyone with Flight Sim gets Active Sky. It's like one of the first add-ons you get if you want real world weather.
Well, and if you really want to like increase the details, you get Active Sky Cloud rendering or whatever. Clouds.
6, 0, 5.
Yeah, there are loads of visual add-ons for the sim. There's Active Sky Cloud Art, and there's all Rex Skyforce clouds that you can get, but obviously they're not of importance to us.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, because at the minute
Which is
for my
helpful because it
FSX,
saves on
I'm just
money.
using a for my FSX at the minute I'm just using a freeware weather engine. I picked up FS Real WX Lite that it's okay. It gives me an error every time I launch it, saying it couldn't open a log file, but I can get around that by pressing OK. All I really want it for is for it to give me the ATIS, load it into the sim, and give it me with ATC. I don't want it to log stuff. If I can get around it not work, if I can get around log files not loading, I will.
Flying through clouds.
Well, I mean, Active Sky, I do like Active Sky because it, it updates every couple of minutes. It has its own ATIS, but I'd rather use the ATC ATIS channel, honestly, for...
I haven't used that either. I usually use, default, if I'm on that, or VATSIM, because they have a real-world ATIS information set up.
Yeah. Which I'll probably end up using. I don't know if because I know VATSIM has a weather thingy that you can get the weather from VATSIM, but I don't know if people use Active Sky on VATSIM or whether they use.
Usually, yeah.
Like whether you have to use the VATSIM thing. Oh, okay.
No, you don't have to. Yeah, you can use any.
Yeah.
It's just recommended that when you are on VATSIM, you always use Active Sky because most pilots will be, and it makes things more up to date.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I've flown with no weather at all. Sometimes I've flown with the default calm weather on, and
it doesn't matter. Well, it's just it can cause conflicts with other aircraft because if you're flying up at the same altitude and the same speed, but you've got no weather and they've got a massive headwind or tailwind, then it can just affect the positioning.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if you have wind with zero wind direction and zero speed, if you have no weather, if you have it on Active Sky, if you have it set up for Active Sky and don't launch Active Sky, and it's no wind or anything, this could be kind of funny, disastrous on that sense.
Yeah. Right. This has been a fun flight. We've had lots of bad weather. We've had lots of turbulence. We've almost run out of fuel. So let's just hope we get down safely.
Well, lots of bad weather and lots of turbulence is enormous for Eurofly and everybody.
Pretty much, yeah. This has been a particularly bad one, but yeah, usually. It depends. Sometimes, I did a 4 or 5 hour flight the other day, I think it was, and didn't get a single turbulence. I was like, this must be a Eurofly record. What's going on? Yeah.
I'll wait until this song's finished and then I'll close for tonight.
I love that. You'll close like you're a shop.
Yeah. As if I'm running a VATSIM control station, I'll close the station down for tonight.
We are not going to miss top of descent. We are going to hit it exactly. So we're at 11,000, so we'll start descending like usually at about 160 kilometers out, nice and slowly.
You're observing a VATSIM control station, Marshall, or what are you doing?
No, I'll just say I'll close as if I'm running one, because they'll say it's closed if they're not using it.
Now, if there is no controller, does the Unicom, is there some automated type control there?
No, you just go on Unicom and fly like
normal. No, it's just a text frequency, and you just
have to report what you're doing. Like if you're coming in on approach, you'll just say, I don't know, final for runway whatever, or positioning for ILS, whatever. Yeah. Like sometimes an airport may not be fully staffed, so if say you're going out of an airport, they may only have tower on, not ground and clearance. So tower will act as the ground controller and stuff for that airport as well.
Okay,
yeah, there's layers of control if they're not on. Yeah.
All stations I'm now logging out, or as they would say on VATSIM, I'm now closed. Have a safe flight, and I'll see you.
Alright, yeah, hopefully we get down. See you, Marshall.
Marshall desktop left channel. Marshall desktop logged on the server.
Bye.
List. Ice code hazard 188 km ahead. Euro.
Right, we're nearly at top of descent now.
You know, it's very interesting when I was talking to Stefan and Rastislav about implementing cruise altitudes in Eurofly 2. They're like, "Oh, we don't know how to calculate it."
Cruise
like,
altitudes.
It's right on Google.
Flying through clouds.
For cruise altitude, you don't even need to calculate anything. You just have to put what your cruise altitude should be. Yeah, it's just the way the Eurofly development team are. They're just very anti kind of any kind of mathsy equation stuff or anything that would make the game kind of like it's very kind of simple, hard-coded way.
Yeah.
But that's just the way it is. Yeah. Right, let's start descending now. So we're going to go down to about 10,000 feet initially, and we'll descend at about -8. Slow gradual descent, and all the seatbelt signs on. Belt off, let's turn them on. Now we're at top of descent and we're flying through a mini rainstorm or whatever it is.
And I love how you can bring the nose to like -20 or something, and your plane doesn't slow down to account for what it should be doing.
Yeah. Oh, Eurofly physics, you can't beat it. Hello Miguel, welcome. Yeah, I'm fine. Got back off holiday about a week ago from Greece for a 2-week break. That's why there's been a bit of a lack of streams, but you join us on approaching to Nice in France in Eurofly in the Beechcraft Premier little business jet. But we're good anyway. Back to some streaming. We've been doing some tutorials, as you may have seen as well, on FSX and stuff and P3D.
List ice code hazard 150 km ahead. Eurofly.
Now let me guess, was this a Eurofly request on the ever so popular request form?
No, I made this flight up.
Oh, okay.
The majority of my requests are for Eurofly though, but like the majority of them are pretty long, like 4 or 5 hours. So I didn't really want to do that today. I have a few fun flights in FSX and P3D though. We've got one, I think, that Alan Pajrebrak requested in the community into Croatia and Dubrovnik. We've got one into Australia from someone else. So we'll be back in FSX or P3D doing them soon. Probably P3D most likely if I have the aircraft in it.
List ice code hazard 139 km ahead. 9 min ice Eurofly.
Right, so 139 km out, just descending through 8,300 meters or so. So we're pretty much on track. We'll be fine. If anything, we're a little bit low on the descent path, but we'll be fine. Our fuel situation. 691. Yeah, we're close on fuel. Due to my forgetting to put auto nav on for a little while. Current range 158, you can see we've got 129, so as we're getting down it's actually getting close on fuel. But hopefully we'll have enough. I wonder if there are any other airports closer in case we're struggling. Let me just see oil.
List France awaiting Poland 99 km 100.
Okay, yeah, there is one
100 km 5.
a little, yeah, there's quite a few around, so if we are struggling to get to Nice, then we'll go for them. Just divert, but I think we'll be alright. Tell you what, I'm going to control the descent manually, and we're going to descend a little bit slower. So we're a little bit low as it is.
Minus 4. 120 kilometers now.
List 3 flight 3. C current takeoff speed. C current landing airspeed. Zoom up F flight price. Zero flight. List 3. C current takeoff speed. C current range 146 km. Euro flight. List flight code pattern 180 km.
Alright, but we'll see. Yeah, Alex, your flight's quite a nice one, so we'll definitely do that. It's about, well, by the time we land, it'll be getting on for 11 PM here in the UK, and I have some other stuff to do, so I'm going to be ending the stream. But I've got a lot of free time anyway, up until about Wednesday of next week, so there'll be a good few more streams coming up. So, yeah, I'll note down your flight, Alex, and we'll go and do that. Just pop your flight request in the chat again, Alex, and any particular aircraft you want me to do it in. Just because the chat has, well, it only shows me a certain amount of messages, and yours doesn't go back that far because it was a while ago.
List flight code hazard 97 km. Euro flight. Z.
Right. I think we're okay.
C current takeoff. C current range 120 km.
100, yeah, I think we're going to be okay on the fuel. Luckily. But it's going to be close. We may start getting warnings when we're coming into land saying low fuel, so be aware of that. And I can't shut them up. MD88, okay. I don't have one of them on Eurofly, so would you like me to do it in FSX or P3D? Or I can use the MD83 in Eurofly. Alright, if you're still there, there's a present waiting for you. I just made you a mod of the channel, by the way, because you're always here every stream. You've been here pretty much since the start of the channel, so and Marshall is my only other mod, and we never really need it in the chat, but you know, just in case if Marshall's not here, then we have another one for now.
List, free flight, see current range, 93 km.
Right, 93 and we're 69 out. I think we're going to make it, but this is going to be a damn close thing. Yeah, if you don't mind, Alex, I'll do your flight on. I'll see if I can get an MD8 for MD88 for P3D. If not, I'll use FSX because I have one on there. But either way, I'll do it in an MD88 because the sound pack I have is a freeware one, but it's lovely. I love flying that MD88 with that sound pack. It's pretty nice. So I'll demo that and we'll do it on there.
List, ice code hazard, 53 km.
Right, we're 53 out. We need to do a little bit more descending, but we're okay.
List, free flight. See certificate, see current range, 61, see cockpit open.
Okay, 61, and move on. No, I don't like this, but I think we're going to be alright. As long as we land first time. I'm not even joking, if they give us a, if they say their airport is closed, we are done.
Traffic, climb,
climb. Come on, don't give me that now.
Traffic, climb.
Okay. Right, we're getting out of its way.
Traffic, climb now. Traffic.
Oh, that's not going to help us with our altitude. Okay. I do not like this fuel situation. We're going to be alright, but it's not fun. Right. It's as simple as this, guys. We have to get this approach and we have to nail it, otherwise we're out of fuel. And it's an emergency landing. And it will be the first time
of a new airport.
on this channel, so we're not going to do that again.
571. Identification confirmed. SK737, this is your destination airport. Descend to 100, then contact tower to request landing clearance at 2 kilometers from the airport.
Why is that tower so loud? 205 is our landing speed. Keep descending plane. 38, and we're on 28. I think we're literally going to make it, but we're going to be getting warnings. I don't even care. I'm nosediving this plane in a minute because we need to lose some altitude quick. Yeah, we're good, we're fine. We've lost enough altitude now. There goes the warning. Right, here we go, people. This is going to keep going. Sorry about this. But this is the drama. Question is, can I land the plane with this damn noise going off in my ears? I don't like this at all. That fuel is going far too fast. I'm using auto altitude. Oh my god. We're down.
7.83.
Come on, we can make it. Yeah, we're going to make it on speed, but are we going to make it on the... I think we're going to be alright. I think we've got just enough. Apologise for the beeping again, but I can't do much about it. I'm not even looking at the fuel anymore. Yeah, we're fine. 2.7 away and on 60. We're going to make it. Phew, that was close. Yeah, we'll be fine. Unless they give us airport closed, in which case we are just...
SK737, you are clear to land.
Yes.
I repeat, you are clear to land.
See? It was never in doubt. It was never in doubt at all. We're just being efficient here. No, I'm a professional. It's fine. Right, go down plane, go down. Touchdown please. Yes, we're down. I can't get that noise to stop until I add some more fuel at the parking position. Oh, that noise is so annoying.
737, this is ground. Welcome to our airport.
Off. Landing successful.
Yeah. It was successful. You better believe it was successful. Let me start turning some stuff off.
Status monitor off. Automatic navigation off. 163.
Right, get the brakes on. Hammer the brakes.
Parking position. Done.
Do you hear that? Silence.
50.
We got down
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
with
everything
50
down, huh?
fuel. Oh my god. See, never in doubt, we were just being efficient, that's all. 50 litres of fuel, we just took exactly the right amount of fuel. You know, who cares if we only had enough fuel left for like 10 more seconds in the air. Oh, right, let me catch up with chat. That was probably the most stressful landing I've ever done on Euroflying, considering what Eurofly is as a simulator. That was, yeah. Oh, Borak, turn off the computer. That gets rid of it, does it? Okay. Fair enough. I kind of needed the computer on, though, to look at my altitude and stuff in the air and speed. But yeah, once we were on the ground, I could have just turned it off. Yeah. Yuga says it was like a Mayday documentary. Yes, that was like a... Yeah, it was like one of them dramatic documentaries, wasn't it? Can the pilot make it to the runway? Well, we did just. Did I even turn the seatbelts off? No, well, we did now.
Off.
Alex, you actually heard a plane crashing into a... Yeah, that doesn't sound good. We didn't crash, we touched down perfectly, beautifully, with our efficient fuel management. Alex, yeah, okay, I'll choose my own aircraft. Okay, you want me to do it on Eurofly? I'll pick my own plane. I'll find one that I think sounds good with like one of my mods or something, and do your flight. In fact, let me note it down in something like in Notepad or something and just save it.
7 zip sub Internet unknown untitled Notepad.
Right, let me go and look what it said. It was something to Atlanta.
P-E-E-I-E-D-M O-N-T space T-R-I-A-D space T-O space A-T-L-A-N-T-A space.
Okay, I've got that down. I just needed the name of the first airport. I've never heard of that airport before. Probably because it's not local to me. Let me just save this somewhere. If Windows Explorer decides it's going to work.
Preview documents collapse 1 to 1 level 2.
Yeah, documents will do.
File name combo box collapsed. Edit Alt plus N. Selected star dot T. Selection remove. A-F-E-X space L-I-H T space R-E-Q-U-E-S-T space.
Request.
Alex.
Okay, I have no idea what it just saved it as. That wasn't what I typed.
Request Alex.
It probably was.
Request T-A-R-G-L-F space F-K-K-L-I-G-H-T space.
There we go.
Alex.
You see, I'm stressed after that terrible approach.
Eurofly.
Okay, yeah, it's literally nearly, well, it's nearly 11 o'clock here in the UK, so I'm just gonna check the chat and stuff, and then we'll finish the stream up here. As I say, there may be a stream tomorrow. There'll definitely be one on something like Saturday as well. So we'll do some more flight requests, and I have a few flight requests to do. Actually, yeah, there may be one tomorrow, but I also want to record my VATSIM tutorial because that's hotly anticipated. So. I'm going to get that done as well. It'll probably just be a short general aviation flight IFR on VATSIM between two hopefully controlled airfields, and I can do a bit of demoing of real world flying on VATSIM. Right, I'll tell you what, let me exit out of Eurofly.
About
profile untitled.
That was fun.
Stop, edit, stop.
All because of my my mistake. The flight nearly turned into a disaster. 50 litres of fuel. I think that's the lowest. Well, I mean, I've landed with lower, I think, once, but that was on stream, and that beeping noise, that was kind of my own downfall. I added that noise into the game to make it more realistic, because a plane in real life wouldn't talk to a pilot and go fuel low. It would just probably ding at them or something. It would be a warning like that. So I added that in, but that noise is in a stressful situation. What's going on? But you see, 2 stressful situations on the stream, one with the pressure failure and one with low fuel, and both times I count it as a landing. I mean, the pressure system failure, yeah, it said we crashed, but that was a bug. We actually landed pretty much, well, emergency landing on the sea, and that one we definitely landed. So yeah, you see, I'm good at dealing with pressure apparently. Yeah, there are no more messages in chat. I think I've answered everything. So again, you can email me at blindflightsimmer44@gmail.com if you want an account on the server, just with your desired username and password, and I can create you one, and there is an area where you can come on. It'll work for Windows, there's a Mac one, and there's a one for iOS and stuff like that, an application. If you have any problems, of course, I know I've already seen a few emails from the stream where people emailed me about some problems they've got with Eurofly and stuff, so I'll look at those and hopefully be able to help you out. There are of course other places. There's my Twitter at bflightsimmer, and of course there's the Blind Pilots mailing list and the Eurofly mailing list where you can get help as well. But yeah, thanks for the stream. It's been really fun. It's been a great stream. Record numbers of people watching actually. I think we had 10 people watching at one point, and at least I landed the plane and it was enjoyable for everyone who was here. So yeah, another fun stream. I will be back soon in a few days. Expect the tutorial on VATSIM coming up. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching and interacting. Bye, and have a nice rest of your day.